unto the multitude of the wicked. Forget not the congregation of your poor forever. Have respect unto the covenant, for the dark places of the earth are full of the habitations of cruelty. Oh, let not the oppressed return ashamed. Let the poor and the needy praise your name. And it is so.
And it is so. Arise, power, plead your own cause. Remember how the foolish man reproaches you daily. Do not forget the voice of your enemies. The uproar of those rising up against you increases continually. Now, once again, if we look at Psalm 74 onward, each psalm has an element pointing to these people. Psalms 120 indicates these people are deceitful. They are not interested in peace and always war with our people. Their intention is destruction. Do we not see that all the Islamic lands around about Yashar helped the Palestinians with ammunition and finances? And it's important that we understand that this is true. They're constantly empowering people to fight against us.
Right?
When we were watching the movie, watching Attack on the Fur, the guns that they were using were AKs. No, yeah, ARs, right? Yeah, they were using AK-47s, which were given to them by America, and some, I think the ARs, right, are given by the Soviets. And so it's important that we understand there, whatever any uh, guns or whatever they get, they are being given by other people to constantly fight against us. Like I say, when you watch behind the scenes and you start really looking into a lot of the documentaries that talk about our people, because they don't want you to know what's going on with our people, with the Muslims. That's important for us to understand. And other countries are supporting them in their quest and in their desires to keep us as a people down. Now, listen at this. Mitzrayim thought has a peace deal, though has a peace deal with Yahweh, but secretly allows the building of underground tunnels in the Palestinian regions, which link to Mitzrayim to smuggle weapons. Hezbollah on the northern front are supplied with Kasama rockets, missiles, guns, and bullets supplied by Syria and Iran to fire into villages. Now, listen at this once again. You got to understand, we can't always, when you look, don't look where they say Jerusalem is when you're dealing with the Jewish people. Look at the people, our people that are the real people that are being assaulted, that are being villages being destroyed, and so forth. Once again, it's important for you to understand villages are being destroyed by Muslims daily. Daily. Now, listen at what it says. Sometimes Arabs are killed also. Iran also helps Hezbollah and the Palestinians. Saudi Arabia arranges telethons to raise funds to help the Palestinians in the ongoing war with Yashar and makes no secret about this. Now, you got to understand something. They want you to know what they want you to know, but what they don't want you to know, they keep it in plain sight. So when we hear about things that are going on in other countries, especially dealing with the Nigerians and dealing with other tribes over there, the first thing that we say, oh, those are just Africans. That's what comes out of our mouth. And many times we dismiss them as being the people as well, because we got so much information flooding the internet and basically telling us, oh, those are not the real people. Those are just Africans. Those are Hamites. Well, you got to understand, the Arabs have no fight with the Hamites. Their fight is against Yasserol. That's who their fight is against. So when you see these things and you hear about stuff going on in different places and our people dying in groves and our people dying, understand they are being funded by the very people that I was telling you about right here when I just read this. They're the ones getting the funds. They're the ones that's getting the money to go in and devastate villages. Not only do they go in and kill, but they go in and rape and maim the young girls and women. And understand, they do not have an age limit to the women that they rape. They don't care, because their hatred of us is to humiliate us, to make us feel degraded, to make us feel like we are nobody. So it's important that, I heard one person say, if you're going to get news about us, then get the news about us from us. Because that's the only way we're going to know the truth about what's going on and how our people are being affected. That's important for us to understand and not get blindsided by the stuff that they present, because this is all what they want us to know, because they want us to, they want it to look good on their part. And then on our part, we're like, but that's not our people. So how can we associate with that? And many times we just accept it and say, well, that's what's going on over there. But the truth of the matter is, we got to look at the trail. And when you follow the trail, you will find the truth. And once again, our people are being assaulted from young to old. And it doesn't matter where they are. They don't care. When they go into a village, they devastate a village. They don't leave anyone alive. Um, and so their message to us is that we hate you and we will forever hate you. And there is no love that we will ever show to you. And if you ask a real one, they will tell you they call our people black monkeys. They say that, we are less than human. We don't have a soul. This is what they say about us as a people. Show me, now really show me where you have ever seen a Jewish person or a Jewish village being assaulted by Muslims and that whole village be destroyed. Show me. You'll never see it. You'll see them, shooting missiles and doing their stuff, but you will never see the Muslims do that. You will see this only on separate and different platforms. You will see them going and destroy our people. And I'm talking about nations, elderly. They destroy important information, history. People's histories are devastated and destroyed when they go in. When they come out, they leave nothing undisturbed. Exactly. They teach their children to hate us, to hate us. And guess what? They're doing a great job of it. But what do we teach our people? Oh, we just love everybody. So we just open up our arms. I'm going to say this, and then we're going to close. I saw something that my son had showed us earlier when we were at the table, and we were eating and we were talking. And he showed me this picture of this rapper on stage. He was surrounded by all these people. And this young man managed to get up to him close enough to act like, he was just gonna hug him. And when he hugged him, he threw himself and the man off the platform, off the stage. Now it was funny to a degree, but then at the same time, it was very scary to have people around you that's supposed to quote unquote be protecting you, and yet let a total stranger, or whether they knew him or not, get that close on him to where he could put his arms around him and throw them both, throw him and himself off the stage. That shouldn't be. But we teach our people it's okay. Let them get close to you. We're supposed to, love them to the point that if they get up on us and blow us up, it's okay. We're supposed to love them if they come and destroy us. It's all right. That's a lie to be told. That is a lie. Understand, your neighbor is Yashua. When he said, love your neighbor as you love yourself, he is talking about Yashua. Yo, because understand there are issues with us too. You think Yehuda and Yashua are at shalom? No, we are not. We are still bickering and fussing. And until we become one house, one solid house, guess what? Everybody comes in. It's important that we understand that we've got to come together. And when we come together, we're able to see better and we're able to see clearer. Why? Because now we're seeing as a people and not just as individuals. We're seeing as a people. Y'all, it's very important that we understand this and that we get this in our heart. Um, I don't know if many of you are following Biden and him basically opening up the door for, I said it months ago when it was in the paper, 11 million immigrants that he's going to sign in and neutralize. Y'all, you got to understand, Naturalize. Thank you. Naturalize. Naturalize. I'm sorry, y'all. To naturalize um, um, here in America, you got to understand displacement, and you got to understand that now, and understanding food prices. Food prices have skyrocketed, whether you're seeing it now or not. There was a time when you could go to Walmart until we were able to get our garden up and get everything flowing. We still have to go to the store. So because we have to go to the store, there was a time you could buy a can of tomatoes for 36 cents. That same can of tomatoes now is 72 cents. The price you would pay for two, you have to pay for one. You could go in and you could buy other stuff. Those things are gradually going up, y'all. Gradually. Every time without fail, watch what I say, it's going to get so pricey that people are going to really start complaining because it's going to be too unaffordable. Right now, we're kind of in that slow move to where you can go to the store, buy a few things. Now, until you're able to have your own livestock and have your fruit and your vegetables, y'all, it is very expensive to go buy a bag of apples. It is some places $4 and $5. And if you love fruit like we do, until our trees produce, we have to go to the store.
Sure.
Now you got to understand this stuff is getting extremely expensive, and it's going to continue. Now watch this. When you go in the store, you know it's already when you're going in, you already have about 500,000 people trying to shop in one store, and they only have a few cash registers open. But now they've gotten smart. They only have the scan yourself in many stores where you have to scan your own groceries. And many times they only have what? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Maybe eight registers open. Maybe 10. But eight I've seen so far. And you got all these people in here trying to buy their stuff. Now imagine more people. That's more food that has to be bought. That's more space that's going to be taken up. Now you have to understand something. When the Haitians tried to come over here, they would not allow the Haitians to come over here. They rejected them. Right. But now he's going to sign those, and he said the immigrants that are over here and the ones that were ported back to Mexico, didn't he say he's going to bring them back here? Reunite the families. He's going to reunite the families. So y'all, for those that have been hiding and not going to the store, where you only saw two or three, you subject to see a family of 6 or 7 go to the store. Now, with that being said, that's more people buying that were not here buying. That's going to put a major stress on the economy. So it's important that we stay focused and know what's going on and how all this stuff works together. It's got to get really, really bad. Really bad. And even then, I'm not going to say before it gets better, because it's not going to get better until he removes us from this place and put us in our own land. That's when it gets better. But it's important that we know what we are up against and what is happening, and understand, y'all, as I said before, the Sharia law is active. It's active. And a lot of things we're seeing, it is because of these laws that are already in place. So once again, I want to encourage you, keep your head up, keep your shoulders squared, keep your heart and your feet in and upon the Torah, because you can't go wrong when you maintain that relationship with him and maintain your relationship with your mishpachah. I am Aliyah Yashua, and I am the Mora of Messengers of Yahuwah's Kingdom, a Break Believe congregation located in South Carolina. I want you to remember here at Messengers of Yahuwah's Kingdom, a Break Believe congregation, this is the place where the Torah does the body excellent. Until next time, may Abba Yahuwah Baruch Atah and keep you in his shalom until we meet again. Also, I want you to remember the move is on. Work smarter, not harder. Also, you've been touched by Champion TV, a place where the champions reside. And it is so. And it is so. And it is so.